Found some new interesting connections when it comes to the shooter of BEN10. Apparently, okay, these guys, you know, there's a whole beef going on in, you know, in Texas. You got Jay Prince Jr. involved, but now they're saying that actually the guy that ended up shooting BEN10 actually has connections to Lil Durk, and there's also apparently some connections with T Grizzley, and the whole situation is actually a lot more complicated than anyone could have ever possibly imagined. So I'm going to break it all down to you in this video. First thing I want to show you that's going viral on Chiracology, a lot of people have been connecting the dots and noticing the interesting connection between BEN10 shooter and Lil Durk. This is them together, okay? This is them. They locked in. They've been locked in, okay? All-Star Jr. with Lil Durk. The voices. They're saying they're the voices together. Very, very interesting, all right? They're saying his ass finna be OTF if BEN10 dies, all right? Fortunately, BEN10 is still alive. He's all good.
That nigga said, unfortunately, like, goddamn. So they trying to say Durk and goddamn T Grizzley had something to do with BEN10 getting hit. Apparently, it's a lot of beef going on out there in Texas. Niggas don't know nothing about. Keeping that shit straight.
All-Star Jr., All-Star Lee, and T Grizzley is a group in Detroit. They already locked in now. You remember when we were talking about T Grizzley allegedly, in some people's opinion, killing his auntie with the help of 600 gang members from Chicago? They're locked in with Durk. They're locked in with OTF. T Grizzley been locked in with OTF. He'd be outside with Duty Low and all of them. So
he'd be outside with Duty Low.
It's a lot more complicated than you could have thought. See people saying, "Dog, where you been the last 12 years?" They ain't in a group. JR and T fell out a long ass time ago. T went from ASBH to T Grizzley and stopped repping ASBH after he blew up. He's saying he's just hoping OTF gets some recruits. They're saying him and T Grizzley are beefing now. They're saying, lol, just crazy how connected people be. But at the end of the day, this was Jay Prince Jr.'s fault. Just like Takeoff passing away was his fault. He always has shiesty stuff going on around him. I wouldn't trust to ever do any dirty work with a guy like him. People aren't feeling it. They're saying YB met dude before too. Don't know why 10 fought Jay Prince's battle. They're saying casual because he dumb as hell and he want to be tough. They're saying the same way they celebrate Lil Tim for self-defense, this should be dealt with the same way. You already know them YBD riders finna say it's not the same situation or something, but I agree with you though, man. So it is complicated, all right? So interestingly enough, I'm going to take you all the way back. All-Star Jr. and T Grizzley, they were back together in the group ASBH, which was All Stars Ball Hard, okay? This is basically early songs by them back in 2013, the All Stars Ball Hard. And as you can see, you got All-Star T, All-Star Richie, All-Star Jung Lee, All-Star Jr., JR, 27-24. So they've been locked in for a minute, right? They've been locked the F in, and it's all connected. So All-Star Jr. actually gets a direct shout-out in the intro of T Grizzley's hit song, First Day Out, okay? So this guy been connected, this guy relevant in the streets. Verse 2 said, hey, JR, ain't it a blessing? We made it out of Lansing after all of this happened. After Michigan State, after Hubbard, when our man's told on us, the bands they took from us, Joy Road, bitch, the money long as 6 miles. So that's his homie, right? JR, that's who I caught my case with at Michigan State when they was robbing the dorms over there. Go and check the T Grizzley video that I did. They was over there robbing the dorms at Michigan State University. And
they was over there in Michigan getting the fuck off. Them goddamn rich. I know they was getting off. Michigan.
All Stars Ball Hard group, and JR's who he caught his case with, Junior, right? Saying that's a group
that's
of dudes.
Crazy, but they
was
was goddamn
in that group. We was all in the group together. JR was part of that group, but it's like that time kind of separated us when I went away. Everyone was doing their own thing. I had a different mission when I came home. But it's saying T Grizzley served a 3-year sentence for committing 2 home invasions in February 2014 at Michigan State University. And JR is likely Jeremy Christopher Ford, who was already sentenced in the case. Okay, they was wilding out, all right? This is some more details about that case that they caught together. They both was doing these dorm robberies, and they was basically wilding out up there. Former MSU students sentenced in 2014 dorm theft. So that's Terry Wallace, T Grizzley, getting sentenced Wednesday. He got 18 months to 15 years in prison. That's quite a wide range. It's 12 incidents of robbery over a 15-day period. Police recovered 10 grand worth of stolen merchandise and 10 grand in cash. And they're saying Jeremy Ford, 25, also pleaded guilty. That's JR. So let's get back to the Lil Durk.
18 months to 15 years in prison. What the fuck?
Durk since at least 2017. They're saying T Grizzley been a Black Disciple gang member, BD, right? He out there with some of the most infamous 600 and O Block members. That's HK, the Headshot King. That's a very scary sight, all right? So he outside with Durk. He outside with the OTF members, the Steppers, Chief Keef, all the Black Disciples out there with Lil Reese in them, okay? He been tapped in. They're saying he Black Disciple Nation D-Rider. Okay, that's what they're saying. It's crazy how far he came. No matter how much of a goofy he is, he's the Michigan Department of Corrections. He's locked in. Okay. One thing that was crazy to me was the BDs definitely do not rock with T as much as he rocks with them. Prime example, T Grizzly dissing Brick and Tuka, but when NBA and T Grizzly sent shots at each other, OTF was still fucking with YB and them up until the thing with Y&W Melly happened. Now, if you know your history there's been a whole lot of intertwined beef. Now, interestingly enough, there was rumors that T Grizzly's camp might have had something to do with the shootout in Miami that actually injured a young boy's girlfriend and a bystander. I don't know if you remember this. Obviously, they say YB's ops from Baton Rouge, lit Yoshi.
That nigga Yoshi got like 15 years of that shit.
EVE Online is a
Bro got booked for that shit.
You know, it's 7 Hardaway. Those are the guys that they said were involved in the shooting, but there were a lot of rumors that T Grizzly was actually involved. He was the one doing the shooting, or he maybe had been participating in this incident.
New details tonight on the deadly shooting involving local rapper NBA YoungBoy. We're told the rapper, whose real name is Kentrell Golden, was leaving the Trump Resort near Miami when someone started shooting. Now, one man was killed. We also learned that a woman and a 5-year-old boy were also hit. However, both of those people are expected to. New details.
So he'd been beefing with YoungBoy. There was rumors that he was involved in that. Now, I personally didn't believe that, but some people have said that T Grizzly admitted that he was part of that shooting. Anyway, All-Star Jr. is also no stranger to, you know, controversy and danger. He was also seriously wounded after being shot on the west side of Detroit in a shooting that was unrelated to this beef, apparently, but this was an incident where he apparently got hit. 4 people got shot outside of a roller rink on Detroit's west side. 2 men were in critical condition and 2 men were stable. So 4 people ended up getting shot there following a dispute. Basically, it was on the 22,300 block of West 8 Mile Road. I think this is some info about that.
Detroit's east side, where a dispute led to shots fired. This is on Madeline Street near 7 Mile and Gratiot around 3:30 this afternoon. Police say one man was hit and rushed to the hospital. He's expected to survive. We're working to learn more about the shooter or if anyone is in custody. We'll post.
So this was a pretty serious incident. We're seeing the car peppered with bullets here outside the roller rink. Looks like numerous cars got shot up, and he's really lucky to be alive. Now, he would pop up for an off-the-porch interview and basically discuss the recovery process that he went through after getting shot.
Leaving the event and shit, in the vet.
So he said he was actually shot in the head, and the ambulance never came.
I stopped at a light and shit. Like, he just got boxed in, niggas got to blowing that bitch down. Like, shit. I smacked it through this tree and shit. I didn't really smack it, but I hit that bitch though. Shit, got out that bitch. And really the most fucked up part was just waiting out there for the whole ass. Like, nigga, it was police out there. I tell the nigga, like, I'm good. Like, just get me to the hospital. The nigga was like, all right, we gonna get through it. That kind of scared me. Oh, shit, I might just die for it.
And this is the police telling you, like, hold up.
Nigga, like, hold on, we gonna get through it. Like, nigga, they say this shit to get to. Like, I need to be taken to now, nigga, my head hanging off. But, shit, I just was out there a long ass time, though, for real. Right. And, the ambulance ended up never coming, so I ended up, like, they put me in the back of a police car and shit, so the whole time.
They had you riding in the back of the police car?
Like, I was getting arrested. We riding and shit. They was taking me to Sinai Grace. And right when we get, I knew we was close, because I'm like, I'm staying up, I ain't like going to sleep or nothing. I knew we was close and shit. And then I just heard one of them say the wildest shit, like, I can't quite remember where it's at. Like, they didn't remember where the hospital was at. That's what I just knew, like, man, they
what the fuck? Hell no.
Want me to die in this bitch.
No, you hear all, so, okay.
Yeah,
So he got hit in the head, all right? But apparently he even went live after the shooting, like not too long after the shooting. And this is what people was posting on social media.
Hey, y'all. I appreciate all the love and the whole get a bag game. But it's straight, y'all. I'm straight. I'm gonna be right back. This shit, 2-3 month little process, nigga. Whoop, whoop. I'm gonna get back in my bag.
That nigga shit swollen. God damn. That nigga a soldier, boy.
I ain't never get out my bag for real. Cause niggas really so fucking dumb. Thinking some niggas like y'all could kill a nigga like me. That's the first thing.
That nigga shit, boy, probably was wired. Sure, that's probably why 50 Cent talk like that too. Like, they say bruh shit wired, he can't really fucking talk. But that shit crazy, boy. What the fuck? Look at his shit.
Y'all niggas went wrong.
Them niggas would have had to die instantaneously. I'm talking about as soon as I got out the hospital, I'm back on that.
All that other shit, bro, I'm not even sad or nothing, bro. Nigga, all the videos of the tape still dropping, nigga. We're dropping some new shit, I'm slobbing and shit. You fucked up. Please fuck up. But nigga, all the new shit dropping, nigga. We pressing heavy, nigga. I got a new tape really already done. Shit, 3 new tapes really already done. I can do whatever I want to do with this shit, nigga. And I'm still having that shit, nigga. Shit, we go bounce right back. Big get a bad game. Bitch ass niggas.
So look, man, he a real soldier, right? All-Star JR got shot in the face, still kept making videos, said, y'all bitch-ass dudes could not kill me. He's slobbering, drooling with his mouth wide shut like Kanye, and he's still popping his shit. I like this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking this guy. I'm liking All-Star JR. He a real one. I'm fucking with him. I'm actually fucking
He
with him.
talking about he a real one, bro. I'm fucking with him.
But anyway, 6 members of the Purple Heart Vets, basically the PHV gang, were actually indicted and charged in connection with the attempted murder of All-Star JR.
6 of them niggas?
Here's the info.
And All-Star JR would get cool with some of the Omerta 30 boys. You get what I'm saying? You can actually see him posting them all over his page. And then after he gets shot, you don't see them no more. And the Omerta 30 boys was cool with PHV, Purple Heart Vets. PHV had a dude named Devin King. Devin King, Dev, was a shooter, goddamn it. He was putting shit down and orchestrating stuff inside of PHV. And he had a problem with All-Star JR. Rumor has it that they was in a little beef because of All-Star JR's first baby mama, which isn't far-fetched, you know what I'm saying?
Always with the baby mamas. They saying the same thing was going on with the baby mama situation with Jay Prince. That's actually crazy.
Baby mama be tripping. Look what she doing over here with Jay Prince Jr.
He a cheater, y'all. Oh, shit. That's mom shit. Nigga, she made it. Oh. Hey, you are. She made it. Trust me, man. I'm glad you left her alone.
Now, Dev had shot one of All-Star JR friends. But I guess it's rumored that the 30 boys set JR up. They were fucking with the PHV boys, I guess, more than All-Star JR. Even though it's more people to the whole Purple Heart Vets, the PBF, TRBB, 7 Mile. Oh yeah, and before I start this, All-Star JR friend, initials is JR in this indictment. All-Star JR initials in this indictment is JF. His real name is Jeffrey Ford. On November 30th, 2022, All-Star friend was shot and killed. Same day, Devin King sent a text to his guys and a photo of JR, All-Star JR friend, you know JR is All-Star JR friend, who he popped in Southfield. Cause All-Star JR and Debbie had a shootout and his friend got hit. Back to the indictment. On December 18, 2020, Devin King on Instagram message discussing the death of JR, explaining that PHV shot the rival gang member. On about September 5th, 2021, All-Star was shot, All-Star JR. On about September 7th, 2021, Devin King sent a message to the clique and other involved people about All-Star JR shooting. King explained that word on the streets is that King was responsible for the shooting. Mathis and Gilmore confirmed. King responded, they know how them vets be. Gilmore, 43JB, described how the bullet went through his jaw. On September 9th, Devin King saved a photo of a co-conspirator Instagram story of King with a firearm and another person counting money with the caption saying, not dead, spin again. September 11, 2021, Devin King posted a story honoring deceased PHV members, J-Dub, and referencing retaliation for J-Dub's murder. So I take it that All-Star JR had got back at one of their members.
I'm Steve Ballmer, former Microsoft
Niggas
CEO
doing a whole bunch of get
and
back
a
and
basketball fanatic.
God damn.
But more than
So look, this beef had gotten deadly and people were nearly losing their lives. So look, apparently it was a month after the indictment where members of the Purple Heart Vets were indicted and charged for the attempted murder of All-Star JR that Jay Prince would then get to dissing All-Star JR 2. That's when this clip went around. And we already saw this, you know, apparently that's JR's baby mama kissing Jay Prince Jr.'s bicep. All right, it's nasty work. It's actually nasty work. So this was 3 years ago, okay? So they've been having this little private baby mama drama beef for years now. September the 5th, 2023, okay? People saying random as F. I don't like Jay Prince Jr. He's always doing cornball shit because he's spoiled. You never hear about Jazz doing shit. People saying this dude's...
Yeah, that shit was lame, bro. I seen a video like, nigga, you trying to prove a point to another nigga. Like, that shit weird as hell. Kiss on this bicep, baby. Let me show you. Let me show him he you upgrade. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up. You saying fucking goofy.
Cornball trying to fill his daddy's shoes. He ain't standing on 10 by himself. People saying Jay Prince Jr. is a burger. I just watched this whole thing. Cuz looked like he off the powder, and what kind of burger-ass behavior is this? Said she a burger, the dude next to her is a cornball, and the dude recording it sound like a complete groupie-ass pig. Okay, my first thought is if I left the bitch alone, I don't care who she F with after me, but then again, it probably hit different because this is the mother of his child. Right? It's crazy. Corny. Who cares for real? The internet will always have you do some embarrassing shit. He gonna regret he recorded this in a few months, and a bitch friend's gonna roast her for the rest of her life. People saying she a duck. JR dodged a bullet. Not really when she the BM, lol. You can't control what another MF do. It ain't got shit to do with his kid. Then it ain't his business. Simple. You dudes be tender. Now look, I ain't trying to have kids, but yeah, this definitely might cause someone to crash out. I ain't gonna lie, someone might crash out over that. It's embarrassing. But anyway, some reports are now claiming that apparently this long-standing history is exactly what led to the incident in Houston. We already seen this post, but just to bring it full story, full circle, it says this is the full story. J Prince Jr. put his hands on All-Star JR's kids, and All-Star JR was pressing him about it, and J Prince Jr. told All-Star that when he see him, it's up, and J Prince got the drop on All-Star and went up there with BEN10 and other mob ties.
And the crazy part about it, that nigga J Prince wasn't doing a goddamn thing. Now you supposed to be the one in there. Now you standing there looking scary and goofy as hell, bro.
Members, they started jumping on him and attempted to pistol whip him, but JR got hold of their gun and started shooting and stood over.
And there's no way these niggas trying to rob a nigga and get shot with their gun, bruh. It's too much cornball shit.
BEN10 while the mob type members all ran us and dudes got popped with their own guns. It is crazy. Saying J Prince Jr. is weird as F if that's true.
Shit crazy.
It is crazy. Okay, so look, there's new interesting tidbits about this situation coming out. I'm considering, should I do a full documentary on J Prince Jr. and all the nonsense that he gets into? Because this guy is out of control. Always starting some shit, always getting into some shit. And I do wonder if his luck will run out eventually, because it is actually crazy the amount of wild shit he's been involved in. To look at the Takeoff situation, beefing with 6ix9ine, beefing with Youngboy, endless beef all over the place, and that guy is always untouchable. All right, he's always untouched. So I don't know what's going on. All right, no disrespect to him, not hoping he gets touched, but I do feel like he's definitely deeply involved in some very complicated street politics that shit don't always go your way. So I'll find out. I'll get to the bottom of everything that's going on in Houston, man. Maybe I'll pull up to Houston one of these days, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on. But that's it from me on that video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and for now, I'm out, gang. Peace.
And if anybody can do it, this nigga Trap Lord Ross can do it. Like, that boy be damn near down to the nitty gritty of knowing what bowl of cereal nigga ate that morning. But I ain't bullshitting, bro. That shit crazy.